All right, welcome to week 3. Now this week we are ramping up the nutrition. You're going to do 1 cleanse day this week. So we really want to, as you're ramping up the nutrition side, we really want you to start ramping up your fitness side. So maybe Dan, tell us a little bit, what could we be doing this week to kind of ramp it up a little bit more?
Okay, well obviously looking at your walking that you've been doing, we can also look at how long are you walking. Okay. Whether it be time or miles, you want to start building, maybe add a few more minutes onto that walk. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever's best for you. So your legs are getting used to that. So now you're into your 3rd week. Let's push that time up. Let's go another 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It just depends on everybody else. So that's part of it. And now, as you know, here we are week 3. We're going to add 1 more dynamic and 1 more static stretch to your knowledge base. Right. So let's keep that going. You should be practicing those other ones now all these 2 weeks. We're going to look at the 3rd one, and we're going to look at what we call a walking toe touch. That'll be our dynamic stretch. Walking toe touch. And then we'll look at our static stretch, which will be a standing single leg hamstring stretch. Single leg hamstring stretch. Okay. Again, dynamic is before your walk. So let's get into that and talk about that. All right. Obviously now we'll be ramping up your walk minutes, so let's make sure we're good and warm. We're going to call the walking toe touch. And again, the walking toe touch, you may not hit your toes. Let's just be honest about that. That's a goal to reach towards, but we may end up touching our shin. We may end up touching our knee. It's whatever the stretch feels comfortable to you, so be careful of that, even though it's called walking toe touch. The idea behind this is to get the calf, the hamstring, the lower back into a stretching mode, not holding it, to get us warmed up for our walk. Okay? You're going to use a distance about 10 feet. Okay? We're going to start with our right leg, and we're going to alternate sides as we walk. Okay? The idea behind this is the leg that's forward is what's being stretched. All right? I'm going to keep my leg toe down, pull it back. Do not bend the leg that's forward. I'm going to sit down and back. Opposite arm reaches over towards the toe. That's a single leg, right? That's the walking toe touch. If I'm too tight, maybe I'll come to here. Maybe I'm just to here. I don't want to bend this knee because that's going to take away the stretch. If I have to bend the knee to get to the toe, it's not worth the stretch. Okay? So let's look at it real time. Drop here, sit back, create the stretch, toe touch. Come up, switch legs, sit into it, bend the other leg, sit down, toe touch. And we're going to do this through several ones, about 10 feet in length, to warm us up. Okay? Let's give it a try. Walking toe touch. So, plant the first foot. So we're about a foot distance right here, about a foot. This stays up, this leg never bends. She's going to sit back on the left leg, opposite arm reaches over, oh, nice good stretch, and then bring it up. Switch. Works on balance too, doesn't it? Yeah. Touch and go. So we're not holding it very long, we're just getting there, but we're not racing through it. Touch, make sure to breathe. How's that? Good. You feel that stretch? Oh yeah. So pull that toe back, sit into it, tap the toe. Walking toe touch. Let's try that back, okay? We'll work it back. Good. Try and come up over top, really get that reach. Feel that sitting back? Oh yeah. And that gets right up into the lower back. Good, 1 more each. Last one. Now those muscles are ready to walk. Single leg walking toe touch. Very good one for week 3, okay? That's our dynamic. We hit our walk. When you get back from your walk, let's go into the static stretch, okay? We're going to break out our little prop, okay? It could be, like I said, anything. And the height of this is another thing. How flexible you are, the higher it can be. Find what's comfortable to you, okay? So if I'm looking at this, I'm going to place my calf up onto the item, the object. I don't want my Achilles tendon, I don't want that pressure. And I don't want pressure behind the knee. So I want to kind of come forward and get that closer to the calf to protect my knee. Notice I'm standing nice and tall, I'm pulling that toe back, and some people, you're going to feel that stretch right now. I mean, it's in there. Hold it for 30 seconds. Some of you may be able to reach forward and get towards the toe. Some people too. Depends, okay? 30-second hold, and then we switch. Let's give it a try. Single leg, hamstring stretch, standing. So she places it on the calf. Feel how that can dig in if you don't watch it. I want you to protect the knee. Pull the toe Okay. Now, before you do that, square the shoulders. Feel that stretch already?
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
Now we can...
What a difference,
see?
just from there to there.
So think about it. When you're there, don't reach with your arm. Turn, square your shoulders to the feet.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to feel stretch already. Again, hamstrings, the back of the legs.
Yep.
Now slow to reach forward.
With both hands?
Both hands, and what you want to place it along here so you can keep your balance. How's that?
Good.
You may feel something in the lower back, hamstrings, calves.
Oh yeah.
Full stretch. Walking toe touch, you barely hold it. Here, 30 seconds to a minute.
Whew.
Make sure to keep breathing into that stretch. Good.
Now, is the idea that in the exhale you kind of let yourself melt into it?
That exhale can what? Let you relax a little bit more into the stretch. As that muscle lets loose, right? You start to feel increase in flexibility. And release. Nice. Bring it out easy. Reset. Let's go to the other side. Single leg hamstring. How's that feel?
Good.
Okay. Line it up again. Now watch, because of the tightness, the body wants to open up, right? We want to square our shoulders to the foot, pull that toe back.
And now this toe should be
here for balance. If you turn it too much, you're going to feel off balance.
Right.
You don't want it out here though, opened up.
Right. Okay.
Square it up. Now, think about tall. Torso tall, reach forward. So think about bending at the hip, hinging at the hip versus bending at the back. Good. Keep pulling the toe back. There's the calf in there, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So after that long walk and those hills and everything, those muscles are warm. They're ready to get flexible now. Hamstrings, strength, but also hamstring flexibility helps what? Low back health. Very important to have flexible hamstrings.
So like if I feel my lower back tightening after walking?
Yeah, sometimes going through the hamstring stretches and the ones we talked about before will loosen up your lower back versus trying to stretch your back only.
Interesting.
We sometimes want to attack what? Not the symptom, the source.
The source,
right.
right.
And rest it. Very nice. So there you have it. 2 exercises, right? Two stretches for week 3. We have our walking toe touch that attacks the hamstring, the calf, and low back. And then we have our static stretch, which takes it to that next level with a single leg hamstring stretch, holding for 30 seconds to a minute.
Guys, this stuff feels so good.
Right.
Get out there this week. Really, as Dan said, either add minutes, take a few extra walks, add a few more days of walking, perhaps, you know, get a few extra hills in there.
Right.
Really try and
push yourself a little bit.
Push yourself, because we're really ramping it up. We're going into week 4, right. So get out there and try these out.
Yeah, add a few more seconds, or add another set of stretching in. It's okay, your body's adapting. It's okay to push a little bit. That's what we need to do. So we're excited, week 3. Have a great one.